We're not the only two people who hate Craig. We went to Reddit to find out more.
So we've talked about how you guys have been labeled, and I've been holding on to this segment for a little bit. I think it actually ties in wonderfully with all this. I went on Reddit the other day on accident. I'm not a Reddit guy. I've never been a fan of going on Reddit. Here's the thing. I know a lot of people who have used Reddit who turned out to be freaking Looney Tunes, right? And it is their source for news. And to see how ideologically driven Reddit has become is insane. Now, I preface that to where I stumbled on Reddit the other day after last week I did a thing about, I did a reaction to the Greenland documentary I did at my previous stop, my previous brand. And in doing so, landed over on Reddit. And if you were to search Stuttering Craig and Reddit, you will find that everybody on that platform apparently just wants to know what the hell happened to me, right? We have this. This is 4 years ago. This is Stuttering Craig of Screw Attack has gone off the deep end. Okay?
What the heck?
Okay. This is sad because I grew up watching Screw Attack and used to love watching their top 10 videos, and I always thought Craig was funny, so I subbed to him when he got a YouTube channel. This is before Side Scrollers. But then a few months ago, he stopped doing videos on games and instead went posting nonsense rants videos about where he claimed were not political while promoting idiots like Joe Rogan. That was when I unsubbed from him, and his latest video got worse. He actually complained about how LGBTQ folks, by the way, extremely bigoted for not including the plus, folks, getting an entire month, and how the military needs more appreciation. Speaking as someone whose grandfather served in World War II, Craig can't miss me with that bullshit, and how companies that do rainbows should do camo patterns and blah, blah, blah.
This guy cares more about propaganda than his own family members.
Bingo.
That's crazy.
Yes.
That is crazy. And also, wow, crazy that a guy who's into video games and loves video games, once he sees his hobby getting encroached on by nothing but nonsense politics, starts talking about politics more. Oh my God, it's almost like there's cause and effect.
Yes. Let's continue about how bad I am here. Because by the way, I have multiple tabs open of people just complaining
How
about
dare
me.
you.
He also still spouts the dangerous myth that COVID really only kills old and fat people, and he does his pathetic centrist "don't tell me how to live" nonsense and complains about people not wanting to be with him because he does not have pronouns on LinkedIn, which is utter nonsense.
That aged like milk.
I know. He calls this generation narcissistic, despite his video being the very definition of narcissism, as it's all about how uncomfortable the world makes him feel. He thinks people should, quote, find common ground more, and conveniently does not say anything at all about abortion, talking about how great and wide open Texas is. I tell you, if there's anyone that embodies white privilege perfectly, it's Craig. He acts like him being the same person since he started Screw Attack is a badge of honor and not a deeply unhealthy attitude. I've called him out on the comments in his videos in the past, and unsurprisingly, he blocked me, which I don't know, whatever, maybe I did. So much for him being tolerant of other people's viewpoints besides his own. The fact that he actually thinks he's not political and is spouting, quote, common sense shows that anyone's brain was broken by COVID. It's him. So I'm the broken one. Yeah.
You're so broken, Craig.
Yeah, man. That's
another person I just would love to use their face as toilet paper. Like, that's just another, just grinding as much as I can, just to really put it where it gets to deserve to be put, on their face.
Well, if you recall, last week we had a segment where we went down and we did the little red flags hit, and we could do the exact same thing where we go through that little paragraph of this guy spouting all this stuff and put just mark all of the propaganda points that he scored for this post here. And
can I just stop for a second? Like, because
yes.
This is important. Like, so, okay, like, even in this thing that he's like very angry at you, right? Mm-hmm. But like, you've not said anything bad about the gay community. You've not said anything bad about like if people got a vaccine or anything. You didn't say anything. You're just saying like, hey, I'd love to see the military get an equal, like month. Like that would be cool. Like, you're really not saying anything here that's really hurtful. But man, the minute anyone just presses against their little agenda narrative, like they attack on you immediately. There's no gray. It's just black or white. You are either an ally or an enemy, the end. So if you're ever wondering if you're on the wrong side of history, when you behave like that, when there's no nuance of conversation and it's just sick 'em boys, you know that you're a useful idiot. And there's no way around it. You're a useful idiot.
The only person who I've said something bad about in the last little bit was David Jaffe. I think he's a shitty parent. So that's pretty much the only person, because he transed his kid and all that stuff, and he has to live with that. We have more here from Reddit, the cesspool of common sense. Sure. What the fuck happened to Stuttering Craig? I used to watch him on Screw Attack so many years, but he seemed like a decent, tolerant person. But watching a bit of this live stream, look who was on it. Melanie Mack. Melanie Mack was on the show that day, and just the screenshot of this, I've been labeled apparently not a decent or tolerant person here. And that's really what it comes down to for a lot of these folks is I'm not, quote unquote, tolerant here. So we have this as well. When did Stuttering Craig become a quartering wannabe?
That's a low blow.
You want to be him?
Yeah, that's fucked up, man. That just
doesn't
made me
make
the
any
most fucked up.
sense. Where's your coffee company?
Yeah, but it's, oh my gosh, tangentially related to him being one of AVGN's first partners. I know, but he's going through his page as a trip right now. I guess at some point he realized nobody cares about his thoughts in video games anymore. I've got to admit, it's pretty hilarious to see a post of a clip of an interview with Dean Cain using an image of Christopher Reeve on the thumbnail and getting less than 3,000 views. Hey man, every viewer's a miracle, and I don't recall that. I'll need to go back and see if we put Christopher Reeve in the thumbnail. But so, yeah, man, it's amazing. Now, this does fast forward now to somebody we've actually had on this show before who apparently went on a rant. I don't think about this person. I don't think about Rich from Review Tech on a day-to-day basis, month-to-month basis, really an annual basis, except for when he's tagged in things. Now, Rich is somebody who will tell you that I am a right-wing extremist and that I have been brainwashed. And he said so on a recent stream here talking about this. So I'd like to hear this real quick.
Fuck all these people, man. You know what I think of too, because they brainwash so many people with this whole right-wing movement. So if you have a career on YouTube being anti-woke, you are doing the bidding of a dead Zionist pedophile. Literally, that's what.
What?
Yes, please.
I think that's really weird to say, considering, like, if you don't have all of the beliefs of someone on the left, you're, like, immediately ejected. Whereas, like, I can talk with people that I disagree with, and as long as they're not, like, an anime racist, they're perfectly fine talking to me.
Well, yeah, it's he kind of went over and jumped the shark there right off the bat.
The whole fucking ocean, bro.
Yeah, here we go.
Literally, that's what he psyoped this movement. The Quartering, Melanie Mack, Smash JT, Geeks and Gamers, Stuttering fucking stupid piece of shit grifter Craig. All of them.
I like how you got like the unique one out of all of them. That's
I know.
awesome.
I know.
I
I feel
know
like
your middle name was so long. Are you?
I know. And by the way, one
Where's the
singular
Jose in
word, one singular word, all lowercase.
That
stupid
should be in
fucking
the
grifter.
intro. That should be how you're announced.
I agree. I think we absolutely should. This is outstanding. Well, let's see where he goes with this. Maybe there's some logic to what he's saying. We'll see.
Stuttering fucking stupid piece of shit grifter Craig. All of them. You are doing Jeffrey Epstein's bidding. Bench it all.
I've got to see this connection.
I mean, like,
I know.
we all know.
Where is he going with this?
Have you guys seen some of the recent leaks, the recent files with Epstein, and how there's all these like screenshots of him trying to subvert people to become more transgender and all these things? Like, he was subverting in the other way. I don't know what anyone would try to claim, like that he was trying to fund anti-woke content or like conservative content. That's like crazy.
It doesn't matter what I post on Twitter. Anytime I post something, there's between like 1 and 5 at minimum people being like, "No one cares what you say, Kirsha. You support a pedophile." And every time I see it, I'm like, "What the fuck are they talking?" It's always Trump. It's always Trump, and I'm like, "What the fuck are these people smoking, bro?"
They are obsessed, like obsessed with Orange Man.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Great to see you, Straw. You made it just in time to see what a giant piece of shit I am.
No, I was watching. I was
Oh.
watching downstairs to make sure, like just a second
were caught
ago,
up?
to see if you guys were, still going and everything. And I was like, oh, I have to come back for this.
Well, Straub, I don't think you realize I'm really kind of shy about letting people know my middle name, but he actually laid it all out there, and since he already did it, once again, I wanted to make sure that you're aware of my middle name as well.
Gamers, stuttering fucking stupid piece of shit grifter Craig, all of them. You are doing Jeffrey
Who is
Epstein's
this
bidding.
guy?
Oh, this is Rich from Review Tech USA.
I'm not
I have no
familiar
idea
with
who
Rich
that
from
is.
Review Tech USA.
The only good thing this man has ever done is the Exposed song.
What's
They're
that?
exposed.
Yeah.
Exposed.
Exposed. You've been exposed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
well,
the
I've
best
never
song.
even heard that.
Oh, I'll pull it up.
well, no, you do that, we're gonna get flagged. Here we go. Let's continue.
No, we're
Here.
not. No, we're not.
It all started because the psyops that Jeffrey Epstein began on 4chan. The people that have lost their minds and went down this road that I knew in my personal life that I'm no longer friends with. Granted, they're grown ass people, but their brains got fucking cooked because of this. How much bullshit, some of it self-inflicted, admittedly, have I dealt with online because of this fucking movement? I hate all of these people. This is personal.
This guy's a fucking idiot. It's like it's painful how fucking stupid he is. I don't even know what he said. Does he know what he said? Can anyone explain what this man just said? I don't
He's just
understand.
going in circles.
I cannot wait for Craig to start getting the comments that I've been getting the past few months. People have unironically been saying that I'm a psyop paid by government agencies to indoctrinate people to the right
I saw
wing.
that. I saw
I
that.
was like-
Actually, I've seen
I'm
that.
like, what the? Where's my government? Where's my $7,000, Israel? Where's my phone call?
I've been
Yeah, I
accused of
saw-
being
I
funded by
saw-
Israel as well.
No, I
many
saw
times.
that Chris show is funded by Israel. I've seen that like multiple times now.
It's actually crazy.
It's actually why I let Advance go, guys, because I'm
makes
actually
sense.
funded by those Israeli bucks, and it's just it's all you need at this point.
If you're gonna grift, why would you ever choose the right? Like that's where you're gonna get death threats. You're
I
gonna get
always
potentially a
say
bullet in your
this.
head. I don't understand. Just grift on the other side. It's much easier and you make more money.
Literally. And also on top of that, it's like I always say, like, if I'm a grifter, I'm the worst grifter in the world because I piss off everybody. Like, I make the right mad sometimes, I make the left mad a lot. I'm just the worst grifter ever, and it's because I'm not a grifter. I just say what I actually believe.
I have so many arguments with my chat, especially about dumb shit, because like I'm wrong about things, and it doesn't make any sense.
Well, I think here's the thing about Rich, which he has been on this show before, and he has gone. I feel sorry for Rich.
Why?
He's had some personal issues in his life where his daughter has had some health issues and stuff. I know, but it's definitely
Craig
sent
is a
him
good
over.
person.
Well, I'm not trying to be.
Well, I'm not.
No, I'm not saying you're
But-
trying to be. I'm just saying, you can have empathy for someone and still also be like, criticize them and say it doesn't justify things.
Well, right. And that's the thing. I am empathetic towards his situation, not towards him as a person, right? Because I do think that Rich is broken. He's a broken dude who is just trying to scavenge for relevancy. He goes out of his way to complain about people and hope that we do exactly what we're doing right now, which is talk about it, right? But in reality is that it's funny to us, and to him it's very, very serious, as he said in the clip. To him he said it's very personal, right? And the reality is that I don't think about Rich at all on a day-to-day basis, and outside of Trump, we're the next tier down about people that he constantly rages about. And for that,
That's funny.
that sucks for him, man.
That
Sucks
is
for him.
sad.
Yeah.
Like, it's genuinely just sad.
I know.
Well, I mean, I hope his family life is fine, but as far as he is concerned, the man is absolutely out of his mind. Like, I don't even know what he just said. If you're saying something that batshit crazy and you don't recognize you're saying something that batshit crazy, you're gone. You're so far gone that there's no way coming back at that point. I don't understand that connection. He's saying that because of Mr. Epstein here, that he created the non-woke movement that all of us have ascribed to, and has nothing to do with just our personal feelings of watching the entertainment industry that we all know and loved turn to shit. That had nothing to do with it. It was a psyop planted in 4chan? Okay.
Actually, it's not a psyop, and you should be happy that that's happening. You're just a bigot who's angry that people with empathy are actually doing something for the world.
Good point. I need to do better.
Thank you.
Educate yourself.
Man, that was one of the things that I've talked about this on the show, but that phrase, you talk about triggering phrases, that's one of the most triggering phrases to me is people go, why don't you educate yourself? I go back to 2020 again, where look, 2020, yeah, man, it changed me for sure. It woke me the fuck up. Yeah, absolutely. And I go back to 2020, going back to the old business partner and how he wanted me to apologize to a bunch of like 20-something white liberal women who wanted my head, and their response was, whenever I talked to them was, well, you need to educate yourself. I was like, go fuck yourself.
It's not my job to educate you. You need to do that yourself. And I feel like if anybody didn't wake up during 2020, and if they didn't wake up during Charlie Kirk, they're not someone who's reachable.
No. And
speaking of reachable, I need to reach a pile of clothes because I need to head out for an appointment. I'm sorry for leaving early today. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great rest of the show. I'm going to go make an appointment. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day, everyone.
Kirsha, thank you very much.
Bye, Kirsha.
Hey, YouTube suggested that you should watch this video too, so you should probably do it.